We're delighted that everyone is with us this morning. And I invite you this morning to go back to a pleasant memory, whatever that may be for you. A time in your life when you just felt joy. Just joy, just pure joy. Life was joyful, the activity you were engaged in is joyful. The people you were with were joyful. It was a happy time, a fulfilling time. Let us come together in this spirit of joy, in this spirit of happiness. And let us recognize that God is joy, not just some joy or not a joyful thing or a joyful activity, but the very essence of joy, the very essence of fulfillment. Dr. Holmes asks us to consider that God creates for the sheer joy of creation. For the sheer joy of experiencing that which has been created, of expressing its own life, its own self, through its creation, as its creation. Experiencing the magnificence of what it is in some new and unique way. In each and every individualized point of expression. It has created us out of itself. We are, excuse me, we are that place. That place where God experiences joy. It created us not to suffer, not to struggle, but to express joy. Today we release and we let go of every and any idea that is not joyful. We experience the joy all about us. We experience the joy within us. We celebrate the joy. We feel it in the smile of the children at play. In the beauty of the sunrise. In the magnificence of the sunset. The dolphins breaching the water and dancing on their tails. The whales coming up out of the ocean and rolling over on their back, making a big splash. We recognize that joy is what moves us. It is what motivates us. It is what drives us forward. And we surrender to that joy. For we recognize that in our joyfulness, we are fulfilling our purpose. We are allowing ourselves to be used as God's perfect instruments of joy. We love one another joyfully, for in each and every one we know the joy of God is there. We enjoy nature joyfully, for it is the manifestation of divine right action. We live our lives in harmony, as do the bees and the flowers, each unconsciously celebrating the joy and the activity of the other. We open our hearts today to allow more of the joy that is already within to make its way out. We recognize that we are a blessing to this life, and that through each and every one of us, the love of God and the joy of God and the peace of God is spilling out as a healing balm. We reach out to each and every heart that is crying out in pain and suffering and fear. And we offer the love of God and the peace of God and the joy of God as comfort. We are grateful for this opportunity to be here today, to love each other, to encourage each other, to support each other in this beautiful journey we call life, this beautiful journey of discovering just how magnificent the divine is. The divine within us is. The divine within each other is. We recognize there's a power in the universe that responds to us exactly according to our belief. And we release this treatment, this affirmative prayer to that power, knowing so certainly it is done, that we say together, and so it is. Let me get another drink of water.